We are very delighted today to have with us Right Honorable Dr. Samson Kisekka, the Prime Minister of Uganda. So you're most welcome to our studio, sir.
Thank you.
And to talk to the Prime Minister, I have with me Mr. Charles Kabuye and Mr. Jesse Mashatte from the Current Affairs section of Uganda Television. Mr. Prime Minister, some of us feel that your team is too big. For instance, if you see the cabinet itself,
yes,
there are more ministries than we've ever had.
That's right.
Almost.
That's right.
What is the reason? Don't you think this is a constraint on the economy?
After all, there has been nothing.
Mm.
There has been nothing. But we find that we want everybody to participate in this government. So we want the DP to participate, we want the CP to participate, the UPC to participate. Mm. And those people, the experts to participate. Mm. How do you do? This is the beginning. We say we want reconstruction. This country has been backward. Mm. Now to bring it up, we require so many heads from various corners of the country. Mm. It may surprise you that ever since we got independence here, there has never been a man from Sebei being even a permanent secretary. Mm. Now we have Mr. Masaba. How would you like that?
That is true.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah, but as a follow-up to Jimmy's question, Mr. Prime Minister, you realize that a country's resources mainly are drained by the numerous ministries that the government tends to operate. Now, in view of these rather too many ministries, at a time when our resources would otherwise be redeployed in other useful ventures, wouldn't you agree with us that the number of ministries is rather a little bit too many? Wouldn't you, Mr. Prime Minister, think that the people would be more pleased if more resources were saved and reallocated to more viable projects than to please?
May I say this?
Yes,
what my people don't understand is financial discipline. There's corruption. The money goes out when people don't care. You employ 100 people instead of employing 50. If you have ever been to restaurants in Britain, you could find that there are only two people. One is the cashier, the other is the one, both of them are running a restaurant with 30 people coming at a time. Just two people. Why? Why is it? You go to any restaurant anywhere down here, you'll find 100 servants serving 20 people. That doesn't make any sense to me. Mm. So we say we are not going to allow any corruption. And we really mean it. If you are going to play about with the corruption, off you go. No, not even a minister is not going to be corrupt. Mm. We're not going to allow this Magendo going out of the country, taking our coffee to Zaire, to various other places. We're not going to allow that. And then we need people who will be going around the country at the same time. Because we are at war, as I said, but we must have as much information as possible. We must have these people, so-called ministers, to be able to function, not to stay in the office. Mm. So we want the whole country. And at the same time, we want to gauge what has been our performance in the first 6 months.